What is up, guys? Welcome back. I don't know what I would technically call this video. This is a bit of a, not a weird one, but it's one that is different. I'm here to talk about people staring at me, and it makes me feel really uncomfortable. It's like, there could be a situation where you could be going through, or just something that someone is staring at you and you're finding it really uncomfortable, but that they're doing it. But mine is about, I will get in a bit more detail of why I feel uncomfortable with the staring. I know it shouldn't be an allowed thing, but as girls get older, men do start staring at them. I've noticed it a lot about myself, which it's bad to say I accept it, but I know it's somehow a natural thing for men to do it. Because it's, not all of them do, but most will have a look at you, and I've gotten used to that. But that isn't what makes me feel uncomfortable. What makes me feel uncomfortable is women staring at me. And you might think, what are they staring at? So this is my detail of why they are. Unfortunately, I am a young girl with big breasts. I always have been. They started growing round about 9. Developmental years, or whatever you call it, like when you start puberty. But yeah, so they're kind of, my breasts are big, but it really makes me feel uncomfortable when I go out in public and women are staring at me because I have got big breasts. It's like, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, I can't help it. It's not my fault that they are this big. It's just the genetics and how my body grows. So this video is about, if you feel uncomfortable, say something to the people that you are seeing look at you. Because with me, I am very self-conscious about myself, and I don't think highly of myself. But when someone is staring at me, especially women, I find it that I feel like they're saying something else about me. It's not my breasts. I feel like they're either saying that I'm fat. And it's like, I have had a conversation with my mum about this, and she says they're not. And I kind of know that, but I find it really uncomfortable that women stare at me. It really does. And it's like, with men, it does still make me feel uncomfortable, but I know with men, it's like, I know it should never really be a normal thing, somebody staring at you, but with men, you know, it's more normal than women. And I don't believe that the women look at me in a sexual way. Like, my mum kind of just says it as, they're a bit jealous of you, either if they're grown women around their 20s, 30s and have smaller than me, because I'm only 17, still growing, and yeah, like, my cup size is quite big for my age. Right now I am like, the back is a bit big, it's a 36, but I am around a G at the moment, which is quite big, but it's like, if I lose weight around my back, my cup will go up, so obviously my breasts will get bigger. But I just find it really uncomfortable that women stare at me. I know it's a bit different if, like, say, because obviously most people go, oh yeah, you love people staring at you, even if it's like, if you're famous, if you're not, if you're good looking or whatever. I just find it really uncomfortable. I get, yeah, if I became famous from these videos, I get, yeah, I understand you staring at me then. But going out, like, literally, me and my mum went out for about 2 hours, and the amount of women I seen staring at me, it really does make you, like, me feel uncomfortable. To go out just to do anything and find these people just staring at you, it really does make me feel uncomfortable. And I know I keep saying that, but like, nobody should feel uncomfortable in their own body. It's like, I know I feel uncomfortable, like, because I feel other issues with me, but it really is a hard thing, because you don't expect every single person, especially a woman, to stare at you when you're out every single minute of the day while you're out in public. And like I do say, it is a bit different, people staring at you from being famous or whatever from videos, but nobody really knows me. Like, the people I see stare at me, I don't even know them. So it's obviously random people that are just staring at me. And I know I'm rambling on in this, but it really does make me feel uncomfortable when women are staring at me. Like I am saying, I will always accept men doing it. I know women shouldn't, I know I shouldn't, but unfortunately, this is what world we live in. Men do stare at you, I'm acceptable with that because that has always been a thing that's happened, that men do it. But it's now getting a bit weird when women do it. It's like, yeah, I got to deal with men staring at me, and most of the time I don't even notice. It's my parents who do and tell me. And it it really ticks me off. That they do, like, because, oh yeah, they're just thinking, oh yeah, I'm just like looking at a girl with big breasts. But the thing is, it shouldn't, like, I shouldn't feel uncomfortable being out in public. But it really is, because you think, or I'm walking around town or whatever, and I'm literally getting about, maybe, if there are so many women like around, I could get 4 or 5 people from either side of the street staring at me. And that's like at least 8 or 10 at one time. So it is a bit, like, I don't know if I might be extravagant in those numbers, that might be the wrong word. But it does happen. It's like I could be walking on the same side, they could be, like, because you think how many people are in the world, in a country. So there could be so many people on one side staring at me, and we couldn't even probably notice the ones on the other side, but they could be as well. And nobody should feel like that. Nobody. I don't like it, and I want it to stop, but, like, I don't want to be rude about it. Like, my mum says, oh yeah, you should do a look at them so they know that, like, you've seen them or say something to them. But I don't want to be rude about it, but I just want it to stop. So, my tip, like, I don't know technically what I am doing with these videos, I just want to help you guys and give you tips. So if you are going through this, do what my mum said to me. If you see someone staring at you for some reason, just give them a look, or look at them or stare at them afterwards, because then they will know that you've noticed them or caught them staring at you. Which I will always say, it is really uncomfortable. And nobody should feel uncomfortable where they live or in their own skin. Nobody should make them feel that way, even if it's not something big about, like, even if it's not something bad that they're staring at you about, it just like, for me, it makes me feel uncomfortable. It might not be something bad that they're staring at, but it just makes me really nervous and uncomfortable, like, all these women just, like, staring at me. It freaks me out pretty much. I don't like it, I will say. I don't, like, yeah, it's nice to have the attention or whatever, but they're just boobs. There's nothing major about them. They might be a bit bigger than most women, but like I said, I can't help that. And it really, like, I will say to you guys, if anything makes you feel uncomfortable, and if you see somebody staring at you, just look at them so they know that you've noticed them staring at you. Because I will want to try and start doing that, because I don't like it. And I know I keep saying I'm rambling on in this video, but nobody should feel like this, where they live, about their body, thinking that it's something else that they could be staring at you about. So, okay. I think I will end this video here. I've done enough rambling, but I hope I have got my point across, because I don't like it, and probably if you get stared at, you probably don't like it either from other people. But anyway, I am going to finish my video here. Remember, today is your day, go kill it. And also, subscribe and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time I post a video. And, okay, bye.